Hey guys, it's Chad. Today we're going to be going through some comments that have been left on the Beaters and Ricers Instagram page. So we'll start with this 1998 Ford Crown Victoria on these dope ass rims that are missing center caps, like most of them are. Just go through the comments here. All right, so this Crown Vic was number 6 in a row for what were some people would refer to as hood cars. I refer to these as high risers. And so that's 6 high risers in a row. And I normally post about 3 vehicles a day, so it was 2 days of nothing but high risers. And Hato V2 commented in all upper cases, show something else besides hood cars, goofy ass page. I responded with, and also in all caps, just because, he did all caps, so did I. It's not like I put high risers in my bio or I posted an international truck 3 days ago, or an excavator the day before that, or a Ford Ranchero on an S10 chassis and drivetrain the day before that, or a Volvo haul truck the day before that, or 2 trash Chevy trucks the day before that. Goofy ass follower, he wants to call my page a goofy ass. Fine, I'll call him a goofy ass. So if we go to my bio, which I encourage everyone to read because it seems like pretty much no one does. But in the bio, I listed the criteria a vehicle has to meet in order to be posted on the page. And just remember, beaters and ricers is just a guideline. It's not a rule. So I do post things that are not beaters and not ricers, but I'm not going to make my page username this long. Also, it wouldn't let me. So my bio reads beaters, rice vehicles, abandoned vehicles, survivors, junk vehicles, junkyard finds, up badging, high risers, and anything else I feel like posting. So, I listed in the bio that I post high risers. I've been posting high risers for years. I've posted countless high risers, and this guy has a problem that I posted high risers. Go figure, it's the internet. Next, we have this Honda Accord Cross Tour on 30s. Philip.Halas comment Florida. Good guess. I don't blame you for guessing Florida. This would be right at home in Florida. This car, however, is actually located in South Carolina. So whenever I do post a vehicle, a lot of these vehicles are posted on Facebook Marketplace, and if the location is included in the ad, I include it in the post. So I encourage people to, look at the bottom of the post if they're curious as to where the vehicle is posted. And also, if you are ever curious about what site the vehicle has been listed on, if you go to the hashtags, I will include that in the hashtags. And this one was on Facebook Marketplace. And things, just a note about my hashtags. I only use hashtags that are relevant to the post. I know a lot of people will do like post a Ford and do hashtag Chevy. I don't do that. If you post a Chevy and do hashtag GMC, fine, I get it. They're GMs, but and they're essentially the same thing. But I don't do that. So like, this is a Honda. I could have done hashtag Acura. I'm not going to do that. I don't do that. So if you ever have any questions about any vehicle that's been posted, I encourage you to read the hashtags as I only use hashtags that are relevant to the post. And uh, one other person did comment Florida as well, and then I replied it with South Carolina, and now that comment is gone. But like I said, I don't blame people for thinking this is from Florida. Got another comment here. CVT transmission has left the chat. Um, I'm not a Honda expert. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Hondas. Um, I sure as shit do not like the Cross Tour. I think it's hideous as it is, and I think it's funnier that this person decided to make it even more hideous. But I am willing to do research on vehicles even if I don't like them. Um, I almost always have Wikipedia open. Um, I almost always have a Wikipedia tab open on my phone, and I know Wikipedia not the most accurate um, source of material, but it's fairly accurate, and for stuff like vehicles, there's not a lot of debate about that stuff. So if you look at the Honda Cross Tour Wikipedia and you go under transmission, they are only available 5-speed automatics and 6-speed automatics. And also, the description on this one on 30s. That's it. It doesn't say it runs good, drives good, and if I remember, I'm pretty sure this was like the only pick in the post as well. Like if there's interior post or like, I if there's multiple picks, I tend to do take screenshots of them and post them as well. But I mean, this alone was good enough as it is. And this one did very well. It got 6,715 likes. It's posted that on August 17th. It is currently August 23rd. So thank you everyone for the likes. That one did very well. So as far as like count, if something hits like 1,000 likes, I consider that a good post. Like it did well likewise. And 6,000 over 6,700 is very good. So thanks again for all the likes. Ah, yes. All right, here we have a 1985 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS. Dave JM92 comments, always a special thing when people fuck up an original SS. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's kind of a shame to see a real SS or just Monte Carlos in general getting treated like this, but I mean, a lot of Montes get this treatment. And also, they're extremely common cars, so, you know, it's not like a rare car has been lost. Michael Platypus 1 comments, true, but if it was a base model, everyone would say he did all that to a base model, or it's not even a real SS. So, yeah, I get what Michael's saying. People would say that. Um, I replied with, if it was a V6, at least it wouldn't have been a waste of an SS Monte Carlo. So, then Justin Plunk says there's literally no difference other than appearance. So I'm assuming he's talking about the SS package is only an appearance package, which is not true. I commented, that's not true. The base model came with a V6, a 3-speed transmission, an open differential, single exhaust, and P195 75 R14 all-season tires. The SS came with a high-output 5-liter V8, a 4-speed transmission, a limited slip 373 differential, dual exhaust, P215 65 R15, Eagle GT tires, and F41 sport suspension. And I got all that out of a 1985 Chevrolet Monte Carlo brochure that I own. I love collecting automobilia, as I'm sure you can see behind me. One of my favorite things to collect is brochures. So I know that what I typed is accurate information. And his response was, your can get a base model with a 305 V8. Vast majority GM cars were ordered V8, even base models. So a 5-liter V8, was an option. So I replied with, true. I was just saying the base model came with a V6 standard. A 5-liter V8 was optional, but it wasn't the high output V8. The high output 5-liter V8 was only available on the SS models. And I also went on to say, and just because you can get a V in a base model doesn't mean that there's literally no difference other than appearance between the base model and SS models. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up for this video. I'll probably do some more. This is the first video like this I've ever done. So let me know what you guys think. And, just remember, it's a rice burner page. I'm not trying to be like butt hurting people, but I get it. It's like, oh, bro, you're talking shit about everyone's cars. It's a rice burner page, don't take it too seriously. Don't get all butt hurt about it. And if you drive a rice the fuck out Civic, you know, what did you expect? And if you want to talk shit about my vehicles, go for it. I'm not going to get all butt hurt. You want to leave some hate comment? Go for it. If I respond to you, don't get all butt hurt about it. It's not that big a deal. And I'll go on record in front of the whole World Wide Web. I own 5 motor vehicles right now. I own 4 passenger vehicles and an ATV. And I will go on record. They're all beaters. Okay? Not going to hurt my feelings if you call them beaters, because if you call my vehicles a beater, I will agree with you. And beaters or neater, I don't think calling a beater is a bad thing. I can understand why some people might get butt hurt about it. But I originally started this page as beater cars and trucks. It was only beaters. When I first started it was only beaters. Like, I wouldn't even post a non-running vehicle. Like, it's a junkyard vehicle. It doesn't have an engine in it. That's not a beater. Doesn't run, drive, stop, and steer. And this over time, I just started adding junk vehicles. People kept sending them to me because I used to accept submissions. And then for some reason, when you run a beater page, a bunch of people want you to turn it into a rice burner page. I don't know what the correlation is there. I really don't even remember how it happened. It was so long ago. I've been running this page for years now. I think I probably posted a rice burner that was also a beater. It got a bunch of likes. People really liked it. People started sending me ricers that were also beaters, so I kept posting them. Then I think, people just started sending me rice burners that were not beat, and I'm like, and I kept on getting comments. I'm like, bro, you need to post more rice burners. This page would be so much cool if you post rice burners. So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll start posting rice burners that are not beat. And then, that turned into people started sending me high risers. So I started posting high risers. So it just happened over time, and it got to the point where it's honestly turned into more rice burners than beaters at this point now. So I changed my name to Beaters and Ricers. So that's that. That's a little history lesson on the page. I want to thank all the followers for following me, hitting that like button. Um, you know, as of right now, I got 21.7 thousand followers. I thought it was going to take like 20 years to get to that point, because my other page, which is actually older and used to have more posts, it's got like 4,000 followers right now. I guess it's because I don't post rice burners on it. But anyways, if you run a big page like mine, or a moderate page, like 21.7 thousand followers, is that big? Is it moderate? It's definitely bigger Insta pages out there, but like when you get to like 20,000 followers, 15,000 followers on when you run a rice burner page, I mean, the comments just flood in. Um, I've heard some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my whole life in the comment section. And a lot of people don't follow me. Um, and a lot of people that leave comments are smart. But like, if I did a reacting to smart comments on Instagram, that video wouldn't get shit for views. But people tell me all the time they love my content, they love my page. So I do try to read all the comments. I don't really read the DMs anymore. I just stopped taking submissions. So if you do want to contact me, leave a comment. I try to keep up, but again, remember, like, one post can get literally hundreds of comments, so I can't keep up on everything. And like I said, there are a lot of smart people following me, and they know a Riced Out Civic when they see one. So, um, that's that. So, thanks again.